Well, I grew up in Western Washington, graduated from high school in 1966. My dad, while he wasn't in the military, he did work for the military at Pearl Harbor during World War II, keeping ships fit to fight. Let's say I grew up in a little bit of a Navy heritage. That's what I knew the most of. I joined the reserves when I was in high school, so I never did have to worry about the draft. They already had me. I traveled between Hawaii and the Far East, the Philippines, Japan, Vietnam. Far north is Midway. Far south is the islands of Samoa. So I saw a lot of the Pacific. My first ship was a communications relay ship, the USS Arlington. My job on the ship was the electronics technician. Most of it would take care of radio receivers. We had 10,000 watt transmitters and huge antennas to get our signals to where they wanted it to go. That ship's main use was to get radio signals out of the upper Tonkin Gulf for all the ships we had up there at the time and send it on to communication stations in the Philippines and Guam. And most of my time was above the DMZ off of North Vietnam. I was close enough inshore that on numerous occasions I'd see for an hour, a couple hours at a time, flares on the shore where something was going on that I was glad I wasn't involved in. They didn't need us over Vietnam as much, so they found other interesting things for us to do in the next 7 months, like chase Apollo 8, Apollo 10, Apollo 11. Apollo 10, if I had to plan it, I couldn't have planned it better. It came out of the west in darkness, then it landed in the east in daylight. So I got to see it land and saw it re-enter. And back in July of '68, I missed the event of the century, men walking on the moon. I saw a more important one. I saw them splash down on the safely coming back. It was interesting seeing from my point of view, just a little ship over there with all the three astronauts standing there. But it was nice to, I might say, greet the astronauts from a distance. I spent a year aboard that, and then it came back to the States, and I got transferred to the carrier Oriskany. I spent 2 years in the Navy. Then I went back to college, got a degree in electrical engineering, specializing in electronics. And then from there, I went to work for Bonneville Power and worked for them for 30 years till I retired. I'm proud of it, of my service and my work since then. And it was a pleasure. I'm glad I did it.